Hello and welcome. You're watching Inspire India here on Mirror Now. I am Afrida Rahman Ali. Well, we talk about healthcare workers, we talk about frontline staff. They are visible to us every day. But then there are those working on the sidelines, often unnoticed, trying to help out with their own humble efforts, with their own limited means. So on Inspire India, we feature stories of human initiatives, those around us who have decided to step up with help and support for those who need it. So today again we have two such stories coming from Mumbai and Kolkata of people who are making a difference to those around them. Let me introduce my guests on Inspire India today. Arjun Deshpande, 18-year-old entrepreneur from Mumbai, also founder of pharma company Generic Aadhaar. And Rafe Siddiqui, a social activist based out of Kolkata, who's engaged in helping migrant laborers. Thank you so much, Rafe Siddiqui and Arjun Deshpande, for joining us here. First, I will share with our viewers the story of Arjun. He's only 18 years old. He's a young entrepreneur who started his pharma company, Generic Aadhaar, in 2019 when he was actually only 16 years old. So Arjun has taken this initiative to see where the crisis is, and he has a very specialized area that he was operating with to begin with, of distributing remdesivir. That was his prime area of focus in the beginning, where he used to distribute remdesivir free of cost. This year also, before Maharashtra government issued orders that only COVID hospitals and medical stores could distribute remdesivir, Arjun was doing the job of distributing it to the needy people. Now, of course, there is a certain restriction on it. Also, Arjun is engaged in distributing health kits to frontline workers. Arjun Deshpande, welcome to Inspire India. Want to ask you to begin with that you're only 18. At that age, we all have so many distractions, so many other things to do. What has motivated you to take this up, Arjun?
Thank you, Mirror Now, for having me here and to conduct such a Inspire India to inspire millions. So, when we see the ground level in COVID-19 pandemic, each and every family of COVID-19 person who is positive is rushing here and there. And when we see, they are calling each and everyone to help them in for the oxygen or medicines or ICU bed. I thought everyone is calling here and there, and no one is coming in front. There are less numbers coming in front to help this kind of families. So I thought that today we should show that youth have that talent and youth have that power to help the common man of India. And when I saw all this stuff is going on, I discussed with many of my close friends who were every day working very hard to help the families families of the affected person. So I thought in the initial level with remdesivir, I thought to give that to free to the needy people, because lot of the people were doing the black marketing. And to stop that, I given one message that this is not a time to earn money. This is a time to give back to our society, give back to our nation. So that was an initial idea, and this all came to me when I saw the real problem with the families, what was going at the ground level. So initially we distributed the first aid kits, COVID kits to police mans, ambulance workers, and all that stuff. So that kind of thing we are doing at the ground level.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, no, we were looking at the footage that you have shared with us, with what zeal and enthusiasm your volunteers are helping out the poor. And like you said, this is the very basic that you are helping with, the food that they need to survive. One cannot emphasize enough how important this is and the kind of contribution you're doing to help out the needy. Arjun Deshpande, coming to you on the issue that you raised very nicely, and you said that this is our time to give back to the nation, if I remember your words correctly. Is that the spirit then that drives you? Because, I mean, you're young, you have friends, you have other things to do, but you have chosen to do this, Arjun.
Sure. So today, across the nation, we have created, after seeing all this stuff, we at the initial level, we were helping the people in our surrounding areas like Thana, Mumbai, and all that stuff. But the requirement, because we have a pharma company, every individual was calling us with a hope that you should help us. So we were trying the sources from here and there, from different channels, social workers, networking, but that was a limited access. So at one time, I thought to connect India under one platform where we can give the right source, right resource at right time to the individual. Because as we see at the ground level, many people are not getting right resource at right time. That is the main reason we are losing many lives. So that was a time I thought we should start an initiative by people for people. We can take the volunteers across the nation, because I see personally young youths are coming in front to help the people via social media, social network, by giving them right resource at right time. So we launch a platform. So from that platform till date, we have given right resource to around 500 plus people, verified for 500 plus people. We have got 55,000 plus visitors on that platform. But for me, if I save one life also, that is also important in today's situation. So everyone, I always tell that we should give 1% what we have and what we can do for the society. So that kind of thing everyone should do in today's situation.
What is your online platform called, Arjun? Just for the sake of those who are watching us, and if anybody wants to reach out or contribute, what is it called?
So we have a platform called COVID Resources on my website, Arjun Deshpande website. It's a COVID Resources what we have filled by the people for the people. So they can go on my Instagram handle or LinkedIn handle. They can get. So they can put if they have their own leads for oxygen beds, cylinders or something, because the fight for every COVID patient start at the home. They have to arrange the oxygen cylinder, after that oxygen bed, then ICU bed, ventilator. So that is the fight, and in this fight many people lose the hope because they don't get the right resource at right time. So that is the main motto what we have to fill on.
Yes, this is the best use of social media that I can see in today's times, that people like you, Mr. Siddiqui, are doing. I want to ask both our guests today, to you first, Arjun, that, with this kind of work, with this lot of human interaction, you have to take care of your own health and safety as well. On a daily basis, if you're meeting so many people or distributing medicines, how do you do it? How do you take care of your own hygiene, your safety? Even though in Mumbai now the cases are on the decline, but I'm sure you still maintain, enough safety protocols for yourself and for your team of volunteers.
Sure, we have to maintain that safety, but when I will just give you one example. One of my volunteer from Delhi, he is a volunteer of ours in Delhi. There was an old woman. No one was to help her. No one from her family was to help her. So that time, he at midnight, he have taken her to the hospital. She was COVID positive. He taken her to hospital. He admitted her, and that time he not saw that she is COVID-19 positive, and that infection will be having to him or not. So that is the thing. We have to take care of the senior people first. If no one is helping them, we have to definitely take care as a youth. We have to take care of the safety, but we have to give the priority to the senior people. And I am happy to say that volunteer today, he is taking, he's under the quarantine in his home. And so that kind of thing, every youth is coming in front, and definitely we ourselves also have to take the safety in different measures. But the first is the society and our nation, then ourselves.
Well, that's it for now. News and updates continue on the other side. Do stay with us. Also visit us on mirrornownews.com and follow us on our social media.